Hey everybody, it's Party Elite, and I am super excited to bring you some early access footage from the upcoming game, BattleTech, releasing on the 24th of April for Windows, Mac, and Linux. The game is set in the Mech Warrior BattleTech world that some of you are probably familiar with. Now, the folks at Paradox Interactive and Hairbrained Schemes have kindly given me this early access, and I intend on releasing at least hour-long episodes daily till release, and then doing perhaps episodes every other day, and maybe the occasional multiplayer skirmish. It all depends on how interested you guys are on seeing more BattleTech on this channel, so feel free to let me know down below. If you're personally interested in picking up the game and haven't done so already, I will have a Humble Bundle affiliate link down below, so you can support the channel while picking up the game as well if you so choose. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, many years ago, I had several Mech Warrior or BattleTech books, and I used to pore over the art and the rules, but I never really had the chance to actually play it on tabletop, so I am thoroughly excited to play BattleTech, and I more than welcome any lore tidbits in the comments down below, any advice or tips, whatever it might be. So let's let the intro play out in the background as it takes us from the expansion of humanity's realm throughout the inner sphere, right up to the central conflict of the game. All right. Super hype intro, love that intro music. I will say, before we dive in, I played a little bit of skirmishing in single player, just getting to grips with the systems and whatnot of the game, so I'm not bumbling about like a fool, but I haven't actually kicked off the campaign just yet, so we're going to be experiencing that together. Just a quick note, some of you already know this about me, but I like to role play whenever possible. If given the option and the choice, I try to RP, so there is a little bit of character creation for your pilot and your lance and stuff. So if you want to skip all of that, I'll have a timestamp down below in the description. If you'd like to join me through it all, we're gonna hit new and build our character and see how the story develops.
I am Kamea of House Urano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromedir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great Mech Warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
All right, let's get this show on the road. Time for character creation, I would assume. Or there we go. So welcome to the Oregon Reach. Okay, I'm gonna be butchering pronunciations. I apologize for that. Feel free to, correct me down below. But welcome to the Oregon Reach. The Oregon Reach is a small kingdom in the rimward periphery, a region of space that lies at the outskirts of the more densely colonized inner sphere. It is home to the Aurigan Coalition, a federation organized around a parliamentary monarchy and ruled by the Arano family. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arano, the Aurigan Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here your story begins. Alright? Decades ago, your family came to the Reach from the Draconis Combine, okay? Mech warriors who hail from the Combine tend to be fierce, disciplined, and relentless fighters no matter the odds they might face on the battlefield, okay? Yeah, it's pretty simple. Free Worlds League tend to be passionate, enduring fighters who value justice and equality above all else. The Federated Sons tend to possess more finely honed skills and better equipment than their counterparts from other regions of space. They often see themselves as righteous warriors and champions of liberty, sometimes to a fault. I like the sound of that a lot, actually. The Lyran Commonwealth tend to be hardy, well-equipped, and well-trained, though they have also earned a reputation for not being particularly strategic thinkers on the battlefield. The giant fist is their sigil there. The Capellan Confederation are dedicated and steadfast combatants, capable of holding the line and often surprising those opponents who would make the mistake of underestimating them. Alright? The Magistracy of Canopus can run the gamut of skills and fighting styles, but they often favor clever and unorthodox tactics on the field. That actually sounds really interesting, but I'm curious if... I wonder if the game actually allows for, you know, unorthodox tactics, what it defines as unorthodox tactics. The Taurian Concordat tend to be stubborn and aggressive. They can be quick to anger, but they are nonetheless skilled and perceptive combatants. Okay, the Rimward Periphery. They can be anything from petty thugs to ruthless tacticians to skilled and honorable warriors. So this is sort of a generic, I guess, origin story. And the Deep Periphery. Mech warriors that hail from the Deep Periphery are rare, but even rarer is the mech warrior who will admit to such an origin. Ooh, mysterious background. I really kind of like the sound of the Federated Sons. The idea of being so pompous, so hoity-toity, that you make, I mean, sometimes to a fault, right? I think that's what we'll go with. Again, like I was mentioning earlier, I'm very much into sort of role-playing and whatnot, so this decision will hopefully come into effect when it comes to, you know, if there's decisions to be made and things like that. So the Federated Sons it is. Though nearly extinguished by the Draconis Combine in the First Succession War, the Federated Sons, a constitutional monarchy ruled by the renowned House Davion, that is an I, has become arguably the most powerful of the 5 great successor states. Through skillful military campaigns and subtle diplomacy, House Davion has significantly increased the number of star systems under its control in the last 2 centuries. Cool, the Federated Sons it is. You are of noble birth. Though immigrants to the Aurigan Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Aurigan space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles and ancestral battle mech, an old blackjack BJ-1. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. That's about to change, isn't it? Alright. Until the day after your 16th birthday when you were exiled. Okay, so this will change my stats, but again, let's see what sounds cool. Once a promising young scion of your family, you committed an unforgivable transgression and were sentenced to a life in exile. You stole away with your family's ancestral blackjack and set off to find a new life to call your own. That doesn't sound fitting of my sort of origins. You struck out on your own. Makes sense. As the heir to a noble family, you grew up wanting for nothing, and as it turns out, you couldn't stand a life of pampered nobility. Ooh, okay, I do like that. Family went bankrupt, grew older, you watched your family's fortune, income, and influence slowly dwindle away until there was nothing left. Your parents, driven to despair, took their own lives. Oh, geez, that took a dark turn. There's this. The rest of your family died in a freak jump ship accident, after which you discovered they had left nothing behind but piles of debt. Oh, your family was betrayed. Ooh. Family was betrayed and its seat of power destroyed. You defeated the betrayers, but you were the sole surviving member of your house. With nothing but your family's ancestral blackjack left to call your own, you set off to make a new life for yourself. Alright, I like that one. It gives us +1 gunnery and +1 guts. I believe that's range capabilities. Yeah, hit with range weaponry. It also gives a counter to evasion and environmental effects at temper. that hamper targeting, and it gives us guts, which I think is health and yeah, reduction of like weapon recoil effects. Other options, we've got piloting, which helps with like melee and sprint distances. We've got, just to give some coverage for those of you that are curious, +1 tactics, increases the effectiveness of called shot opportunities, reducing penalties for indirect fire, and improves the minimum range of weaponry. Oh, that's interesting. For something called tactics, that's piloting and tactics, and that's gunnery and tactics. So I really like the your family was betrayed origin sort of storyline there. Let's go with that. All right. Out on your own, you fell into the life of a Regan Coalition soldier. Unsure of your prospects, you traveled to Coromadir, the capital of the Regan Coalition, and enlisted in the Coalition military. You quickly rose through the ranks, distinguished yourself as a reliable mech warrior. Life as a soldier wasn't glamorous, but it suited you just fine. That gives us some more gunnery, or I could be a frontier pirate. That doesn't really sound like it fits my origin. Tired of living under the authority of others, you fell in with a local pirate gang in the Rimmer periphery, unruly crew, etc., etc. Yeah, I don't think that works. Solaris Gladiator, that sounds interesting. Took your skills as a mech warrior to the famed arena planet of Solaris 7. There you eked out a living as a gladiator, fighting for the crowd in minor arenas, getting by from paycheck to paycheck. Maybe. Inner Sphere Merc. Eager to get away from it all, you joined up with a minor Inner Sphere mercenary unit. Integrating into the tight-knit crew took time, but you eventually proved your worth and became part of the family. I like that. Okay, Frontier Freelancer. Okay, roamed the periphery as a freelancer, signing on for whatever odd contracts you could find. Solitary life. Became more comfortable. Found you were able to make a decent living helping the people of the frontier. Okay, that's nice as well. Merchant Guard. Signed on as a guard for a small trading guild, providing security as the guild's caravan made trading runs between the Inner Sphere and the periphery. It was a largely uneventful life, but you were able to put your mech warrior skills to good use in the occasional scuffle with pirates and uncooperative local governments. I like the idea of the frontier freelancer, able to make a decent living helping the people of the frontier. That sounds noble, right? So let's go with that. Gives us +1 tactics. Until years later, you crossed paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery once again. While running a routine patrol for a local government on the outskirts of the Oregon Reach, you were set upon by pirates and left for dead. Raju happened to be visiting the capital city and picked up your distress call. Upon rescuing you, he offered you a job in the House Arano Royal Guard. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of the Lady Camilla Arano. Alright. Ooh. Really? Okay. Name. Oh no. Okay, Mech Warrior call sign is, of course, going to be Party Elite. First name, last name. Oh dear. Oh dear. There's gonna be an edit here while I try to think up a cool name or something. Alright, that took a lot longer than I would have liked, but oh my god, coming up with names is always a struggle. And also picking portraits and stuff. But we've gone with, of course, my Mech Warrior call sign being Party Elite. My first name is Lucius, and my last name is Sulla. Some of you might recognize that combination of first name and last name. As for my portrait, there are quite a few customization options. I've ended up with something that I think looks neat. I mean, this isn't the most important part of the game, so I'm trying not to spend too much time here. Somewhat happy, relatively happy, pretty happy with what we've got over here. So that is what Lucius Sulla is going to look like for the rest of this campaign. It's always so difficult. Let's kick this thing off. All right, my character background. Okay, it's just letting me sort of confirm. So decades ago, your family came to the Oregon Reach from the Federated Suns. The day after your 16th birthday, your family was betrayed and murdered. Out on your own, you fell into the life of a frontier freelancer. Alright. Party Elite, Lucius Sulla. 3233. I mean, those seem like fair stats. My piloting is actually really low. I don't like that. But it is what it is. Let's go. Well, there seems to be discord amidst the higher classes of society here. On the topic of which, there is a link to my Discord in the description down below. Feel free to join. Alright, Coronation Day.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, camera movement. Okay, so this is just a tutorial. I'm guessing WASD to move the camera around. Q and E to rotate. Cool, simple enough. Or the right mouse button. Okay, Party Elite, I had the Espinosa refit yards rush the repairs on your Blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now do me a favor and get that battle mech moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuators. Alright, fair enough. Like I said, I did some of the,
I'll come right out.
I did a little bit of skirmishing just to get familiar with...
There's gonna be...
Oh, I just interrupted him. Oops. There's gonna be more to this job than escort, apparently. Right, so I'm a little familiar with the mechanics, so this tutorial is gonna be a little redundant, I think. I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Kamea's safety during her coronation procession. Alright, anyway, looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt-out old urban mechs and open fire.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything. But my gut tells me something's off. And a warrior trusts their instincts.
Cool. Didn't want to interrupt him again. A little bit of overkill there, okay.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Say the weapons check out. Good shot, your guns are in working order at least. Alright. More target practice, I take it. I've been training Lady Arano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital, with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria? Well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Aww. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there? The one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me. Then when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot. After it's done, we'll keep you moving. Rather, after it's down, we'll keep you moving.
Daughter to me. And her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
Alright, so we're gonna lay down some fire over here, open some shots off, and then as it's running away, we're just gonna shoot it again, I guess. Huh. Actually survived. Alright, it's moving away.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
Oh wow, it's a lot weaker on the back, actually. Alright, as tanks are, I guess. There we go. Vehicle destroyed, easy enough. Moving on. Watch, I completely failed the first mission. Alright. What's next? Nice shot. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with Oregon politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power, and Kamea belongs on the Cormorant throne. Alright, go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground there, near the edge of the lake. Alright, easy enough. Yes, 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 my turn. Party Elite, jump down over here, and just make sure both of these are... I'm facing both of those potential targets.
Enemy detected.
Jesus, heat critical already?
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
Yep, alright, moving into the water. So again, there's some really interesting mechanics on the battlefield that actually implement the terrain and things like that. We'll get into that as you know, we kick off our initial missions and whatnot. Warning, plasma leak detected, jump jet malfunction. Great, jump jet systems damaged, system inoperable until repaired. Fantastic. Oh, for the love of all the gods. This is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. Makes sense. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're going to have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is going to break down on your blackjack before we take it out on the Cormorant Road. my jump jet's just broke on a jump, so I'm now going to actually punch something to see and make sure nothing else falls off. How does that add up? All right, so you can dive into melee, attack, let's dive right through, and knock it down. Nice. Good hit. At least that's solid. All right, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack. Fair enough.
That engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
So we'll push into a sprint and maximize our evasion pips. And again, I'll try and explain more of these mechanics, especially for those of you that maybe aren't familiar with what's going on when we actually kick off a serious mission. But basically, evasion pips tack on when you cover various amounts of ground, and they help you evade shots from range, not in melee. Melee ignores evasion pips. All right, congratulations, Party Elite. Your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be, given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you'll be ready. All right, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us at the mech bay. Let's do this.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
You're damn right. Okay, return to Mastiff. Oh, actually I have to move over here.
Full throttle.
Oh man, I do love, I've actually increased how many times the camera moves into this like action cam mode, so I hope you guys don't mind, but I love it. Party Elite, allow me to introduce Kamea Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Arigan Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold, the responsibilities of a noble daughter, a fount of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. Ha ha ha. Bold words, cousin, but the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call a battle mech, and in the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin, we'll see. At any rate, I will see you at the tourney grounds. Sir Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland, along the Cormorant Road, as is the Arano tradition. Aye, Kamea, we'll get you there in one piece. Party Elite, fall in behind me. And remember what I told you. It's a lot more reading than I expected. Yeah, mission successful. That's what I'm talking about. Moving on. Let's kick things off, shall we? Come on. So this is like the third time I've said let's kick things off. Come on. So I have been editing out some of the loading screens, but I will keep some in here and there. But all right, that was a short one. Let's do this.
I remember the Arigan Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters, and the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must.
Oh, dear.
I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
Alright, I'm a real fan of the musical cues and all. That was really nicely done. Alright, Coronation Day. Cordia City outskirts, 1322 local time.
Command interface initiated.
Kamea Arano, I'm going to miss this, Raju. The clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a battle mech, the simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead, the city gates, and my future, all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? A guard post, one of the small ones that dot the roads leading into the capital, but the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about any fire.
This is damn
Oh no.
and I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
Alright, so who among us is the slowest? You can sprint that far.
Tell me what you need.
Get up to there. I guess I'm the slowest?
I'm listening.
She can get all the way there. I can get up to there, even though I'm closer. Yeah, I am the slowest. My piloting skill was pretty low. We're going to be careful here. Use the forest for cover. And facing, of course, matters. It affects not only what you can hit with your weapons, but it also affects where you take damage. And as you'll see, damage is based on armor at various locations, and weapons and armaments and hard points located at those various locations. So you want to be careful about what you're doing when it comes to facing. All right, move forward. There's that action cam. Ooh, some sort of explosion. Looks recent too. Do you think it was an accident? No chance. You see those scorch marks on the rubble? That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here, Kamea, right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it derail your coronation. Your people need you.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of the faith you've placed in me.
I hope these guys aren't,
No doubt.
like going to stab us in the back. I think that's a straight path over there. We can go that way. Yeah, so let's go that way. I'm letting my guard down. I shouldn't do that. One should never let their guard down. Okay, moving up, and moving up.
Acknowledge.
It's like the one that should be in cover. I'm just leaving out in the open. Alright. Good stuff. So yeah, as I was mentioning, the terrain does come in handy as well. Like, being within the forest gives us some boosts to our guarded. You can see off to the side there, it increases cover, 25% damage reduction. It does not stack with guarded, sorry. So you'll see there's, I think, a few different types of terrain. There is forest, there is marsh, which increases how stable your mech is, and there is water as well that we saw kind of reduces how much heat your mech is currently sort of dealing with. Heat can be disastrous if you let it stack, at least from my experiences. It can get pretty bad, and it starts causing damage. What else? There's also rough terrain, and if you pass through rough terrain to get to any location, you don't have to be standing on rough terrain, but if you pass through it, it reduces how stable your mech is for that round. So if it eats too many shots, it might actually topple over and fall on its back, and that way, it has to spend some movement points to actually stand up. So there's a lot of little details, which, of course, with a game like this, that's necessary to have. All right, let's see if we're about to get stabbed in the back here. I don't like this. Hail, Mastiff! Hail, Lady Arano! We were preparing for Lady Arano's coronation parade when we got word of a disturbance along the Cormorant Road. A guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye, all the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju. We'll fall in behind you and guard your six. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Oh no. Our mechs are overdue for maintenance. But that isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Arano's safety. Now, milady, if you'll come with us... No, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out for parade duty in that condition. I am your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl, we don't have time for this. Take them. Kill the old man and the mech warrior, but take Lady Arano alive.
Fall back, Kamea. Get behind us.
Why am I not surprised? Okay, crap.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju. You trained me to fight.
Alright, so that Panther doesn't seem to have too much armor, and of course it's going to get the first shots off, but the Centurion here has a lot of armor.
Barely a scratch.
I should be fine. And I'm glad I've been sprinting up as well. So I had those evasion pips, as you can see. Now, the first thing I can do is I can actually reserve my move here. Mastiff is the only one who can move right now, but he looks like he'll have clear shots. Can actually maybe try and eliminate this Shadowhawk without too much issue. Don't think it calls for reserving right now. Now, I'd rather shoot the Shadowhawk here rather than the Panther, because the Shadowhawk is yet to move. So obviously, you know, try and stop that from firing anymore. Move you right up in its face, and we'll open fire with everything we've got. I believe that has a name. Alpha Strike?
All weapons are go.
Come on, drop this thing. Really? It's actually going to stay standing? Huh, impressive. Please don't die, Mastiff. Oh, he's going to knock us in the back.
Getting outmaneuvered.
Oh, that's not good. That's actually really not good. So again, back armor is super weak, you know, as it is with tanks and things as well. So let's see, who's going to move first, Kamea or myself?
Standing by.
Got 2 medium lasers, some SRMs, and 1 set of LRMs. Well, I should move in first. Let's keep Kamea out of harm's way for as long as possible. Oh, really? That's as far as I can get? Fair enough. We'll fire into the Panther, because that's going to fire next. So maybe I can take it down before it can. These are decent hit percentages, so let's open fire and see what we can do here. Come on. Come on, come on. And I'm missing shots already. Alright. My turn again, so Kamea can move forward and hopefully eliminate that Panther. I can keep her behind cover. We can volley with some LRMs. But no. Let's, like she said, she doesn't cower. So let's move her forward. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this multi-target ability. We're going to pop some shots at this Panther. And we're going to pop some more shots at the Shadowhawk back here. Now let's see, 65's on that. I think we'll do this. Try to spread some of that love. You guys know I like doing that. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, heat sink destroyed. Okay, down it goes. Pilot incapacitated, hit the central torso. Yeah, the laser did not do enough. Alright, still my turn though, because we knocked that mech down. And again, turn orders matter, so I'm able to maneuver behind, actually. Let's not do that. Let's go all the way back here. Again, I get 2 evasion pips, but that doesn't allow me to rotate. So I am thinking about doing a little guide for this game, actually. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. I'm going to familiarize myself a bit more with the mechanics first, but there's a lot of little details. The UI gives so much information at any given time. I think it's really well done. But let me know if you'd like, if there's interest in that, I might do that. But let's fire some shots off into the back here. Very little armor. We should be okay. I would have actually been better off just firing into its chest. Should have checked first. Should have checked first. Oh well. Fire away. There goes its arm. Damn it. I should have just fired into its torso from the front. That's alright. Not the end of the world. Unless... we're fine. Come on. Party Elite. Let's knock one of them down. Let's get started. Let's go over here, make sure we have a clean line of fire. And we'll hit him with everything we've got. Alright. Turn around, open shots off. This should be GG. Come on. Really? Fair enough. Kamea's gonna have to do the trick.
Yes, I hear you.
Let's move you over here, get that extra evasion pip. And again, just fire with everything. Trying to finish this right here, right now. I do really like the camera. Every once in a while, the camera acts a little wonky, but when it doesn't, when it's on point, it really is on point. All right, good job, Kamea. Took a little bit of heat damage there. I overshot. Damn it. Kamea, can you hear me? Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here too. The Royal Guard are killing one another in the halls. Lord Carosa's house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The tourney pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, or whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find and make a push on the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Go to Rotorua Township, to the armory. Your soldiers are using it as a rallying point. I heard Lord Decimus send his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe. You heard him, Mastiff. Rotorua Township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gate with an army at our back. Kamea, I know that you and Lord Madeira are friends, but we can't take what he told you on faith. Right now, we don't know who we can trust. In this case, we do. Alexander has been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life and yours. Now take me to the armory. As you command, my lady.
Traitors in the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning. Follow me. Keep close and remember your training. Things are likely to get ugly between here and there.
Oh, geez. Long way to go. All right. Units travel faster along roads, as that tooltip was letting us know. I'm going to take point, risk my life for Kamea here. All right, let's get you moving up right afterwards, and we need to make sure nothing comes up behind us. Now, as you can see, I am overheating, but it's because I fired too many of my lasers and stuff. Each weapon accumulates heat when you fire it, so I kind of overdid it on that last volley. Maybe shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. We'll be okay.
I'll make it happen.
Hopefully we have enough time for that to dissipate. We should have just stood stationary for a little bit. Alright, still my turn, still scouting. Let's keep taking cover.
Roger that.
Very nervous about... Oh, we should have gone this way. Damn. Oh, whoops. That's what I get for not checking. Alright, well... Oh, I knew it. Now I'm caught. Should have moved a bit slower. Alright, is there an opportunity for a flanking maneuver here? I don't think so. There are 4 unknown vehicles. No, a flanking opportunity would take us all the way around here, which I would hardly call a flanking opportunity, so I have to pull back. That's fine. What I think I might want to do is actually reserve... Oh wait, Mastiff is all the way up front here, so you know what? Let's actually sprint back. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We'll sprint over to here, get those evasion pips, get the cover from the trees, and see what the enemy does. Maybe position ourselves up along this ridge, if possible, with these 2 mechs, and then just wait for them to approach. Okay, it's a vehicle. It's a tank. My turn. I think we're fine. If I move up here... Right, and let them keep coming through. Let's see if this patient strategy pays off for me or not. And what we'll do is we'll put into brace stance again. That gains guarded, so 50% damage reduction against ranged attacks to the front and side, and entrenched 50% stability damage reduction. So that'll help. I don't know how far along they'll actually come. Oh geez, it's gonna take some time. I can actually move around and fire from behind. If these guys are weaker in their rear armor, might not be
You have my attention.
a bad idea. Let's move you. See, breaching shot. Okay. Move you over here. She does have those LRMs, so as they're coming closer, I'll be able to fire away. And you know what? Let's brace, and that'll get rid of all of our heat as well. Alright, these guys are going to keep moving in closer. And I think now I'll reserve and allow them to push in closer. Okay, my turn, so let's pop the reserve there. Let them get a little bit closer.
Let them come. I'll be waiting.
Come on, come on. Oh, they're so slow. There it is. Don't think it has a shot available to it. Oh, it does. Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
Damage minimal.
Damage minimals, right. Alright, so let's just get our shots in. Let's get Mastiff to fire first. We have a clear shot. We do. 80s all around. I think that's fair enough. I have Yeah, let's do that. Fire, I think, yeah, we can shoot everything we have. Let's get the LRMs in there as well. 70%, not necessary. Let's just fire with... Ooh, 55 actually, that's not good. Let's move. Let's get you... Leave us in the open, which I don't like necessarily, but let's see what we can do from this angle over here. Hopefully we can destroy this, and then those guys have to move all the way forward, so we'll be okay. Hopefully. Alright, 80%. I like that.
Damn you for making me do that, son. Damn you.
A little bit of overthinking it.
The poor bastards.
Didn't think it'd be that easy. Alright. Maybe I'm a little too nervous. Time to throw caution to the wind, perhaps? No. It's a terrible idea. Alright, I could nudge forward. That'll allow them to fire at me from 2
Yes, I hear you.
points. Now, do I have... I don't have anything to actually detect these guys unless I move... and I can't get far enough back here to get vision, which is too bad. So you know what? I will move forward. It is gonna... Their shots will be obstructed if they fire from where they're standing, so... I don't think I can actually see them. I think my vision will be blocked. Just in case, so let's see if we can't get some sight here. Oh, okay, excellent. Okay, got ourselves braced. And then Kamea...
You have my attention.
...can multi-target. Oh, I can only fire... Ah, okay. In that case, no multi-target. Let's just attack, and then breaching shot will come into effect as well. Not that it matters here, I don't think. So 45% here, 85% here. So hit that thing, and hopefully... Oh, really? Fair enough. That looks like an artillery piece as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if it can respond. Alright, got that moving in as well. There we go. We're okay, that wasn't too bad at all.
Damage minimal.
Not too bad at all. Alright, Mastiff's up next. Mastiff's gonna be able to wreck these guys. Or I should say, Raju. Alright, my turn. Let's get you moving up over here.
Roger.
Alright. Ah, these rocks. Let's see what we can do. Fire this on C, A, what should we hit B with? Okay, let's do that. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Open fire. Easy. Done. Of course that missed, there was nothing to hit. And last target. Come on. Oh, that would have been beautiful if it all worked out. That's fine though. Is it my time to shine? No, it isn't. It isn't my time to shine. If I had jump jets, it might have been. I'm not. This isn't gonna hit. Let's try it anyway. Let's not waste any ammunition. This isn't gonna work.
Engaging target.
Is it?
God,
Oh,
kid.
okay.
You were hostile on the board.
I was wrong. I didn't think that would work. I guess my right arm is just sticking out the edge over here. This is what I mean by wonky camera, by the way. It happens every once in a while, and it kind of... It's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Alright, let's get you all the way up here, buddy. I don't like not being able to face forward. Get you there. Kamea. Don't see any bad...
Oh no. No, no. We're too late.
Oh, is this where the coronation was happening? Alright, well, let's move you up, and I have to go all the way. I'm so much slower than these guys. Alright. It's okay, it doesn't seem like there are any more enemies nearby. Still my turn. Let's get you... No, we should be fine.
Follow my lead.
Let's keep you in cover though, and following up right behind you guys. Don't worry about me. I'll be there. Kamea, do you read me? It's Espinosa, your uncle. Do you hear me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne. It can't be. My uncle, Victoria. Kamea, I just watched an Espinosa battle mech plow through an alley full of civilians. Oh my god, this is happening, and it's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battle mechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh gods!
Alexander!
Oh god. Oh my god, they just leveled that entire block. It's over, Kamea. Your ascendancy, the Arano legacy, all of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Kamea, for years I loved you like a sister. But then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency. What it's done to the Reach. Our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Arano is to blame. My father offered you a path to glory. I'd have fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife in my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria, I taught you better than this. You taught me lies! Kamea, for the love that I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. Do you hear me? You are traitors to the Reach, and I will fight you to the last. Then you truly are a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you've cost your royal escort their lives. Oh dear, alright. Final showdown.
Attention, all Espinosa forces. This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
I like it a lot better when they do the voiceover work. Alright, we've got a cicada, a spider, and a locust. We should be alright. They don't seem to be extremely well armored. They're not at full armor, at least. Alright, so Mastiff can fire away. Maybe we... Let's see. What's the turnover here? These guys are both 4s. If we can take out the locust at least, that'll be good.
Talk to me.
So we can try doing that. We can move up here, get some cover. Actually, we're pretty alright, I think, as far as that's concerned. I could multi-target the locust and the spider. Let's try that. Locust and the spider. LRMs on the spider, and then these 3. It might be a bit of overkill over here, but let's try it. Oh, it was definitely overkill. Whoops. Come on. Alright, at least we got some damage done. It's gonna be that bad boy's turn. Oh, and he can jump. Alright. Not the cleanest hit, but I am losing some stability over there. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, so Kamea's over here. Let's get Party Elite moving forward. Now that thing, the cicada, is what's going to shoot. So actually, you know what? Kamea, you get the first shot. We will... If I'm multi... No, I can't shoot this thing through Mastiff, of course. Alright, so let's move over here. We'll get 2 evasion pips. Damn it, that's too far. I can fire... From here, I can fire into both of these guys. Or from here. I want to find cover. This thing can fire right through the building, so that's not really cover. Doesn't count. If I go here... That might be my best bet. I'm probably overthinking this. Let's go over here. Well, okay, let's do this. I lose my evasion. I don't think that was the best thing I could have done. Alright, but let's multi you and you. Let's get these on B. Wondering if there's anything else. Well, let's turn off the lasers. I don't think... Yeah, let's turn the lasers off. Let's not take the heat. You can see it'll tell me how much heat I will take if I fire both the lasers. Let's reduce that because I don't need it right now. We'll fire all these missiles, though, and that should do the trick.
Handling multiple opponents.
Okay, jump just destroyed, knocked down. So that should fall down, and then the long range. Okay, did some damage. It's the Cicada's turn now, though, so let's see what it does. Alright, it's gonna move on up over here. Again, nice cinematic angle when it reaches the end. Oh no! Man. Alright. Is it multi-shotting or just shooting down?
In bad shape.
Okay, fair enough. Works for me. So, my turn now. Is it finally my my time for glory here? Should I dive into melee? Melee ignores evasive hips, so maybe not a bad idea, and it'll also take one away. My piloting skill is my lowest, so... And I won't be firing anything in close range. Let's do some melee. Let's see what we do here. Knock him down, maybe.
Engaging physical.
Or kick him down, kick him in the crotch, I guess. Unsteady, lost evasive. Oh.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired upon.
What scum. What scum. Alright.
My father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. He was family.
Alright, we're gonna multi. Oh, I can't actually hit the cicada from there. Alright, so we're gonna have to fall back, I guess, so I can hit both. It's a little annoying. Yeah, let's fall back. Let's hit both.
Fall in behind me.
Okay, and now we're gonna multi. The spider, who we can call shots on because it's downed. I don't know if I don't know if I can call shots if it's a multi-target shot. Alright, so let's use everything. Share this level a little bit. Okay, that should do the trick. Let's do this. Come on. Oh, definition of overkill. Damn it. Absolutely should have done that the other way around. Alright, what's the worst thing this thing can do? Oh no. Fire into Mastiff's back. It's okay, buddy.
Lucky bastard. That was a solid hit.
I would hardly say so. Can't compliment the enemy. Alright, let's move in behind this thing. Fire into its back. Actually, let's move. Let's try and get some evasion pips as well if we can. I can't actually rotate over there. Alright. Sure, let's do this. We'll fire into its back and hopefully that's that. Okay. Attack. Cicada. Yeah, this should be it. Let's not fire anything that has such a low probability. Let's draw. Actually, everything else is alright. Come on.
Targeting rear armor.
Really? Okay. Okay, that's good. That's a start. Still my turn. Is Kamea the one that's going to finish this off? In melee? Ooh, that sounds extra personal. Let's do it in melee. Come on. Come on.
Closing into
What a punch. What a right. Alright, Kamea, do you read me? Alexander, thank the gods. I thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did. Kamea, the city is lost. We have to get off of this planet, and we need to do it now. I can't abandon Coromadir. This is my home, my birthright. Battle's over, Kamea. Lord Madeira has the right of it. It's time for you to run, escape from this madness, and live to restore the Coalition another day. Your You're both right. My uncle has won. The Reach is his. We'll mourn for it later, the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a dropship waiting at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on my way there right now. Hurry and meet me there, please. We're on our way.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and my throne on the same day.
Alright, let's do this. I swear I could start a voice acting career. Destroy the Espinosa vehicles. Where are they? They're right here? Okay. Mastiff.
Got my attention.
Let's move you up. Let's see. This is where we gotta get to. Straight path over here. Easy enough. We'll move you here so we can get some firepower. There we go. Better spot. Strange angle, but we can hit him. That's all that matters. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Multi, you, and you. And let's get, well, let's get... There, that should do the trick. Open fire. Wasted some ammunition there. Ah, oh, should have spread the ballistics and the energy weapons. Logic. Ooh. The Centurion's taking a fair bit of damage, actually. And that heat's really building up, too. Not good. Alright. Party Elite. Well, actually, yeah, well, let's get Party Elite moving up first. It's weird referring to myself in what is technically the third person. Now let's go up over here this way.
Full throttle.
And we'll get Kamea following me so she can take some cover using these rocks, like this little hillside over here. So Kamea, your turn.
I'm listening.
Let's get you over here. And you can actually use your LRMs. So that's excellent. I don't know how accurate they'll be. That's a very... Oh, okay, 90%. That's actually great. Alright, fire away. There it is. Sweet. That's the extra objective, I guess. Secondary objective. Proceed to the evac zone. And all friendly units now are going to survive. Unless something terrible happens. Sprint... Let's get going. Oh no, seriously?
I'm getting a sensor trace.
This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain HAUST, destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors.
As you command, my lady.
Oh man, the fat lady has not yet sung. Okay. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, is it just light laser turrets? 1, 2. Where's the third? Oh, the Wolverine. Oh, this isn't good. Alright, Mastiff, it's your turn. We can get you in the trees over here. We'd be able to fire on both of those. They won't... I mean, they'll be able to fire back at us, but not if we knock them down. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it.
Aye, aye.
Not going to use the lasers this time, just the ballistics. Okay, so multi, you and you. No lasers. Oh, I hope this does the trick. I'm just trying to keep an eye on my heat buildup as well. Okay, fire away.
Firing. Target destroyed.
So I forgot to actually assign multi that time, but you know what? It worked out. Oh, of course he's got jump jets. No, 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 no.
You're in trouble now.
Oh, that's not good at all. Okay.
Reading loud and clear.
Okay, that's really not good. I could get Kamea over here. Oh, this is not ideal. Alright, one shot from that turret really can't do all that much work, right? There's a lot of armor on the Wolverine. That's a lot of armor on the Wolverine. I could go all out. Yeah, all out. Come on.
Confirmed.
Drop this thing. Alright, jump jet's destroyed. Left leg destroyed.
Inflicting
It's
heavy damage.
unstable as well. Knockdown, in fact. Excellent. So the bar is full. When the bar fills up, that means it's going to get knocked down. Excellent. Lost initiative. Pilot injured. Good stuff. Okay, okay. Party elite. Time to move up. Alright. Oh, I actually don't have... Man, not having high piloting skills isn't working out for me. Okay, you know what? I will... Yeah, I'll take the shot if I have to, like from the laser turret. But I need to take care of the Wolverine. HAUST, I believe, is the pilot, the mech warrior within. I could hit it with everything. That doesn't do too much to my heat. And let's call the shot to... There isn't much armor left, and the center torso gives me 50% hit chance. Let's go with that. Fire away, come on. Come on. This little ridge blocked a lot of those shots. That was terrible. Okay, laser turret's gonna fire. Oh, damn it. I love the damage detail and stuff as well. It's so cool. I've always loved that kind of stuff. Alright, so Matt, okay. We really need to figure this out. I can pull back and pop brace and reduce how much we've lost over here. Or I can pull back and fire. If I come all the way back here... Or do I try to take care of the turret? Well, I could just push into melee, but that's pointless. We lost the AC-10. It's really frustrating. You know what? Let's just... pull back over here. Reveal our... We'll show our left arm to the turret. Hopefully it can't, you know, it won't get through the right there. And then we can fire away with everything. Right through the torso. No LRMs. Let's not waste it for a 45% hit chance and fire away. Come on. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Done.
What a waste.
Alright, HAUST is down. Party elite. Come on, man. Be worth the, be worth your weight a little bit, please. Please. Do something valuable. Sure. Just hit it with everything we have.
All weapons committed.
Okay, good, good. That worked out. I'm glad I did that. Okay, beautiful.
Target destroyed.
That was actually... That would have been bad if we'd lost Mastiff right at the death there. Alright. So now we can... Don't know if we can actually push through here. We should be able to.
Moving out.
Okay, there we go.
Location confirmed.
There we go. Awesome. I do love when it's like not in battle mode. You can kind of move at the same time. It's a bit more real time, sort of, if you give the orders quickly enough, I guess. Alright. Move you in here.
Copy that.
And brace you because just in case.
Affirmative.
Alright, there we go. Time for pickup, I hope. Thank the gods you made it, Kamea. Captain Halvorson's prepping the engines now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes? 5 minutes is a long time. Party elite, you see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes.
Thank you, Sir Rashu. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that.
How do we get to that ramp? Back here? Or, okay, no, we can go right through here. Okay.
Copy that.
I'm a little worried right now. Okay, that's Kamea's exit. In comes the enemy, of course. All units advance. I want you to take down that dropship. Destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Alright, Party Elite, I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side. Watch each other's backs. Above all else, we will keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship, it's all that matters. Oh dear. Warning, engine heat critical. Warning, shutdown initiated. Reactor offline, weapons offline, systems inoperable. Trouble with your blackjack party, Elite? Shame. That's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard battle mechs lately. You have numbers on us, and you've resorted to sabotage? And you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you, nor your backstabbing father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father is a great man, and I swear to all the gods you will suffer if you insult him again. Your father is a coward, and so are you. Party Elite, I want you to eject. Now. Punch out. You're no good to anybody in a broken mech, and I won't let you die today. Eject, mech warrior. Now. That's an order. Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned.
Mission successful.
No goddamn way. Did I just abandon him and my ancestral blackjack? Oh. Oh no. What? She's dead? She can't be dead. Easy there, Lucius. You took a nasty crack on the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. My name is Darius Oliveira, and I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Arano. We did some work for High Lord Tamati way back when. I'd introduce you to Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run in the Market District when the bombs fell. Well, he didn't make it. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, I am too. He was a good man. A lot of good people died today. We picked up your distress beacon on the emergency band as we were on our way off-planet. After seeing what had happened to Markham, it didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of this new directorate. We did a sweep of the combat site, grabbed your ejection pod, and ran. About Mastiff, Sir Raju Montgomery, did you find him? Were you able to recover my blackjack? So what happens now? I think I would be attached enough to Raju to ask about him, even though I know what happened. God damn, that was brilliantly done. We found his mech. It was completely cored out. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We supported the Royal Guard on a handful of deployments, and Sir Raju earned my respect many times over. His death is a loss for us all. Were you able to recover my blackjack? I mean, my family is important to me. Yeah, our mech tech hauled what's left of it into the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but if you give him enough time, Yang can fix just about anything. Try not to take the loss too hard. Yang said that your mech shows signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working on it really did a number on the reactor. Punching out was the right move. So what happens now? Well, things aren't looking so hot around here, what with the coup and all. House Espinosa's directorate is the new de facto government of the Oregon Reach. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano's dead. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. Well, shit. And I'm demonetized. Thank you, YouTube. Our sentiments exactly. We're getting the hell out of the Oregon territory. I'm already booked transport on the first jump ship out. We're heading to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier on the Canopian border. Not a cheap trip, but we'll worry about how we're going to pay for it later. As for you, well, you've got options. According to your blood chit, you've got family out in the Federated Suns. If you want, I could look into booking you transport on a freighter bound for Devian space. Can't make any promises, but I'm willing to try. Okay, so either I can use my ancestry and say the Federation isn't my home, never has been. My family moved to the Reach before I was born. Or as a frontier freelancer, I can say I know how to live on the frontier. If that's where you're going, I guess I'm with you. That's ancient history, and besides, I'm broke. What's option B? They saved me. I know how to live on the frontier. That's more recent, right? So that's where you're going. I guess I'm with you. You're welcome to stay aboard for as long as you like. When we get near the Canopian border, we'll drop you off on the planet of your choosing. Of course, we'll need you to pitch in for your share of the fuel, plus food, lodging, and repairs on your mech. Fair's fair, after all. Alternatively, you could find a place for yourself in the Marauders if you wanted to. Wouldn't take you long to work off your debt, and you ran with Mastiff, so I know you've got the chops. Think it over. Sleep on it. You've had a hell of a day, and we've got a long road ahead. 3 years later. Urkruin, Rimward Frontier. Ooh, the words are only getting harder.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, throwing us right into a mission. The Independent Prospectors League thanks you for your assistance, Commander. We're miners, not soldiers. We can't fight these bastards off on our own. That's what you're paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your platforms back. This isn't about reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. We want you to make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander, the Op-4 is holding 2 of the IPL's mining platforms. The first, designated Alpha, is where they're keeping their turret generator. Move in fast and take it out. Those turrets hit hard, so you'll want to neutralize them ASAP. Platform Bravo is the site of the Op-4's corporate security tower. Engage and destroy it. If they bring in a mech to protect it, take that out too. Then circle on back and we'll collect our pay. That's right. I'm ready and waiting to authorize the transfer. Now go on, Commander. Hit those corporate pigs where it hurts. We'll be watching the action from here. Okay, well, the game has decided to throw us into a mission, but this is going to be where I call it a session, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a good time. I've been doing a lot more voice acting than I was prepared to do, so I hope you've been enjoying that. Plenty more of that to come for sure. As always, if you did enjoy, let me know down below. A like, a comment, it's always very helpful. It lets me gauge interest in the various types of content I put on the channel, so feel free to let me know. And if you want to see more BattleTech coverage, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Right now, I'm going to save, quit out again, going to try to release daily episodes until release, and then after that, we'll build out a schedule depending on how much BattleTech you guys want to see. As always, though, until next time, I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching. I'm super excited for this game. I can't wait to cover more of it and get some multiplayer action in as well. These mechs look absolutely amazing. All right, till next time, thank you very much for watching, and cheers.